Hi guys, welcome back. It's been a minute since I've been able to do a video. It stinks. I've missed doing it for you guys, but I'm happy to be back. My daughter and I were sick last week. It was miserable. Not the big C, thank goodness. Just crazy virus, and it was miserable. I'm not gonna lie, it was a long week. I'm sure you can hear I've still got some of the lingering symptoms going on, but we're getting there. So today's video, we're gonna do, if you watch my videos, you know that I recently did my favorite compact wallet styles, and I do tend to go with compact wallet styles more often than full-size wallets. But I do still like my full-size wallets. They have their purpose, they have their place, and I like using them in certain bags, especially my big tote bags. So I thought today we would go over my favorite full-size wallet styles. This isn't brand specific. There are a few different brands in here. The majority are Vera Bradley, because I'm a huge Vera Bradley fan. Clearly, as you know. And also, these are not in any specific order either. I love all of these. I use them all. So I haven't put them in any specific order, but we'll just get started. So I have 7 to show you today. And these are my 7 favorite full-size wallet styles. So let's just get started. And I'm going to start with this one. I'll also put dimensions of each of these styles up on the screen in case you have any questions. So the first style we're going to talk about is the Vera Bradley Deluxe Altogether Crossbody. Now, technically this is named a crossbody, but to me, I use this as a crossbody. I use it as a full-size wallet. I use it as a mini bag, a clutch. This is a truly all-purpose piece to me. And this is in the, this color is the Gloxinia. So let's talk features. I think technically this is supposed to be the front of the bag. I'm not 100% sure, so don't hold me to that, but I think this is considered the front because of the tag. So if we start on this side, let me show you a side view. So there's 1, 2, 3 sections on this piece. So this back section right here has a zip closure goes about halfway down on each side. And in here I do have my crossbody strap for this piece. And it just connects with these little D-rings on the top. It is adjustable, if you can see the piece right there. So the first section is just a big open pocket. If you like the all-in-one crossbodies and you haven't tried this, I do think you would like this style as well. It's a little larger than the all-in-ones and it can hold a bit more in my opinion. So this back section is just one large open pocket. Works great. Give me just a second here and I'll show you guys. I have a pretty large phone. I'll put the dimensions of my phone up on the screen too so that you can see. But this back section easily holds my phone if that's where you want to put it. Okay, the middle section is also a zip closure and it goes all the way down and you have these really good gussets here. And inside, this is kind of like the accordion wallet. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 12 card slots, 6 here, 6 here, 2 big bill slips, and then in the center you have a zip pocket and then 2 big open sections here. And again, if you're curious, phone easily sits in there as well. And then the back section back here is a snap. When you undo this part, I have it tucked down in here, but this style comes with a checkbook cover. The checkbook cover has an ID window on one side, and you open up and you have 2 slip pockets for your checkbook. And that sits down in this little slip pocket right here. If I use it, I usually just let it hang out. You can do it either way. And then right behind that slip pocket is a zip, excuse me, is a zip pocket that I actually just zipped up. But you have a good sized zip pocket behind that. And then up here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more card slots and another bill slip. So when I use this piece, I actually tend to use the snap closure in the back, this section, as my wallet. And then depending on how I'm using it, if I'm using it as a wallet, then it's a little different. But I tend to use this a lot as a mini bag. And these other two zip sections here, I fill up with my necessities, my phone, my keys, a chapstick, a mask. It's an awesome little mini bag. So that was number 7, the Deluxe All-Together Crossbody. I think I just butchered that, but it was on the screen. Okay, next I'm going to show you number 6, which, like I said, these aren't in any specific order. I'm just showing them to you. But this one is a little bit different. This is a piece by Relic, and if I'm not mistaken, this is just called their checkbook wallet. I'll put the proper name up here again if I can find it. This is a game changer for me. This is the wallet that I like to use if I need a full-size wallet, but I'm using a smaller bag, and I'll show you why. So, this style is, again, a snap button closure. When you unsnap it right here on the front, you have a slip pocket. And you can tell I've used it because there's a receipt in there. Now, when you open it, it's called a checkbook wallet because this section, clearly is made that you can slip your checkbook in here. And underneath that section, there are 2 card slots on each side. So 2 here and 2 here. And then your big slip pocket. So 4 card slots here. And then you turn it up and you have an ID window and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card slots here. Plus another slip. And another slip here. But with most checkbook wallets that I have found, they don't have a zip pocket on the back. If it's a specific checkbook wallet, it does not have the little zip pocket for your change or your coins or whatever. This one does, and I love that about it. Plus, it's super slim. It's one of my favorite things about it. Even when you fill it up with cards or whatnot, it will still stay really, really slim. So that's why I like to use this one if I need a full-size wallet or my checkbook in my wallet with a smaller bag. Great, great style. Okay, number 5. Number 5, let's go with this one. And this is called the Audrey wallet. This is the Vera Bradley Audrey wallet. And this one is in Rumba. You can see the flap is a solid color. And the pattern is right here. I love Rumba. I think it is so pretty. It was originally a signature pattern. And they re-released it in a few different items in the factory stores now. But anyway, there were 2 different versions of this Audrey wallet. Now, the one that I have, when you open it up, there's nothing on the flap. The other version had a bunch of card slots here and then an ID window that sat on the flap. And then this right here was one big open pocket. But the version that I have is a little different. So when you open it up, you have 2 card slots on each side right here on this front section. So you have 4 card slots directly under the flap. And I still have packaging in here because I haven't used this one yet. So let me take this out and I'll show you. And then it has this really nice big gusseted opening, if I can show you. So here's the front, and then on the back of that you have this nice big slip pocket, an open section, a zip section, and on the back of the zip section, if you can see there are an additional 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots there. And then on the back, the very back wall, there are 4 more card slots plus a big slip. So all in all, you have 12 card slots, 2 big open sections, a zip pocket, and if you're curious, phone does fit down in there. So you can use this style as a clutch. I do have another one of these that I've used more that's made in the other style that I told you about, where the bunch of the card slots are on the flap instead of all being inside. And it's a little more broken in, a little bit different. But I really like this style too. I just haven't used it yet because I got this very recently from a third-party seller. Great deal. I got it for like $7 with shipping included. So I was super happy with that. So again, this is the Vera Bradley Audrey wallet in Rumba. So that was number, was that 5? So we had 7, 6, 5. Yeah. Okay. So for the next one, let's go with the oddball that I threw in here. Now, this is probably a brand that you never heard of, because I'd never heard of it until I got this piece, but it's called Lady BB, I guess. And I ordered this from Amazon. I think it was $12, if that. I'll try to link it below if I can find it again. But I saw this and I was just super curious, so I had to order one and try it out. So it comes in this little dust bag. It's not the highest quality ever was, but I still think it's pretty cute that it comes in it. So this is what it looks like when you take it out. And this is kind of a, I don't know, kind of a mauve-y burgundy color with gold hardware. So right here on the front, you have a zip pocket. Oops, I'm sorry. You have a zip pocket here. It's not the most smooth zipper in the world, but it works pretty good. Then you have a larger zip pocket here. That's just packaging in there. Then behind that zip pocket, you have a big slip pocket. And again, if you're curious, my phone fits in there very easy. I think it's actually a pretty good fit. And then if you look at the side, you can see this was what I showed you the front was. So there's a zip, larger zip, slip. And then the back pops open like this. And look at this. You have ID window and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card slots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card slots here. A slip, another slip, and then right down the center, there's a zip pocket that actually goes behind both of these sections. So it goes all the way over here and all the way over here. I have used this a couple of times, and the capacity on it is enormous. Like, I had no idea you could get that much in this little item. It makes a great little clutch, but the one thing that I will tell you about this item that I noticed is where it's this pleathery kind of material. If you use it in the summer and it gets too warm, this material can feel sticky. Let me see if I can show you back here. I had used mine over the summer, and it got really, really warm in the car. And right here, if you can see it, on the top of those card slots right there, you can see right here. Some of that material, there you go. It's right there and right here. It kind of broke off a little bit. Granted, it was probably like 130 degrees in my car, and I had left this sitting in my car for about 3 hours, and that's when it happened. When it's been kept at a normal, 70-ish, 80-ish degrees, it's been perfectly fine. But I did want to warn you about that, just in case you were interested in this piece. I'll try to link it below. Overall, I think it's really, really handy as a clutch or a grab and go or anything like that. Just don't let it get too hot. So that was number, let's see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, so 7, 6, 5. Was this number 4? I don't know. I'm probably way off on my counting here, y'all. I'm not sure. I think this was number 4. Okay, so number 3, excuse me, This again is a Vera Bradley item, and this is a long retired style, but this is hands down one of my favorites. Again, these are in no particular order, but this is definitely one of my favorites. And this is called the Vera Bradley Sleek and Chic Wallet. And this one was in Tango Red. It's showing up a little brighter on screen than it is. This is actually a really deep red. It's showing up quite a bit brighter than it is. This is a deeper red. Anyway, the Sleek and Chic Wallet. On the back, you have a slip pocket. And there's stuff in there. But you have a slip pocket back here. And then it's a button closure again. But when you open it up here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card slots and an ID window right on the flap, which I really like, because one of my things that I like to do is if I have a wallet like that, I'll leave it snapped and put my most used card just in this top section here, because the pressure and the friction from the other cards down below it keeps it secured in there where it's not going to slide out, come out, anything like that. It's perfectly secure. But I can pull that card out without ever even having to unbutton this wallet or undo it. And I love that, because that's my lazy little thing to do. So anyway, you have 5 card slots and an ID window here. And then this is what I really, really like about this wallet. There were a couple different versions of this made too. And in some of the versions, this really big pocket right here on the top has a divider in it. And there's a little tiny card pocket on the back. This version doesn't have that divider here. This is just one large pocket. So phone fits easily. My phone also fits easily in the other version that does have the divider, and I have a couple of those too, so the phone fits no problem. But you have a really good size pocket there, and then you have a a zip pocket right here. And then this wallet has an additional snap right here. And if you undo that snap, you have all these extra card slots right there. So there's an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 card slots down here, plus another slip pocket. And I really like this because I can keep this buttoned up and keep the cards down here that I don't normally use, like my my insurance cards, store loyalty cards that I don't frequent as often, you know, items like that. And then I can keep my most used cards up here. And I have all of them together, but I don't have to access this lower section, and it doesn't just fall open on me if I don't want it. It'll stay tucked up nice and neat. I have my most used cards there. I forgot to show you there was a slip pocket behind that. I'm so sorry. But I'll have, you know, my credit cards, my bank cards, my driver's license, you know, my most used cards up here, some cash here, some coins here, and then if I need it, my checkbook and all my other cards on the bottom, and I can slip my phone in there, and it works great. So, again, this was the Vera Bradley Sleek and Chic Wallet in Tango Red. And I think that was number 3. I think. Don't hold me to these numbers. I'm going to number it on the screen. So, number 2 is my favorite Lug wallet of all time that I've had so far. Lug has a lot of wallets that are a lot bigger than this one, but this is my favorite. This is the Lug Tram. And this pattern is Camo Orchid. Again, this is a snap closure. You open it up. You have an ID window here. A little credit card size slip pocket here. Bigger slip here. 1, 2 slips on this side. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 card slips on this side. And then we snap that back up. And this is what I like so much about this wallet. You have a zip pocket here that I just zipped up again. But you have a zip pocket here that's great for your change and coins. And then you have this larger zip pocket that opens up super wide. Now, the only downfall to this one that's not my favorite is my phone doesn't fit in there. My phone is a little bit too large. So it won't quite go in there. If your phone is a bit smaller than mine, then I'm sure it will. But this is still a great spot where you can store a mask, a chapstick, your keys if you want to, extra cards, whatever you want. That zip pocket is great. So if I'm using this and I just want to take this and my keys, what do I do with my phone? I just lay it right in there and then snap it right around it. It will slip out, but, you know, if you have this in your hand, it's not going anywhere. So, number 2, the Lug Tram. My favorite wallet from Lug of all time. And then finally, last but not least, my Vera Bradley Accordian Wristlet. This is a great piece. This one is in the suede. I can't remember. If I can find the tag, I'll put the proper name up here again, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, this is the Accordian Wristlet. So on the back, you have a nice size slip pocket. And then this does come with a wristlet strap. I just don't have it attached right at the moment. I had it put inside. So it has the wristlet strap, and then it opens up super, super wide. And if we go, let's go from this side across. So you have a big slip, 4 card slots, big open section, zip pocket right here in the middle, another big open section. Then right here you have kind of this hidden little slip right there. And on the other side of that, you have your ID window right there. 4 more slips, card slips, and then another large slip. So you have 8 card slots, 2 big cash slots, 3 giant open sections, a zip pocket, a kind of hidden little slip. This is just a phenomenal item. And if you're curious, my phone fits. It zips up, no problem. This is another great full-size wallet. So, I tried to make this one a little bit quicker because I like to chit-chat and talk a lot. And I tried to make this a little bit quicker than I normally do. If you have any questions about any of those, because I know I went through them pretty fast, and I'm probably all off with all the numbers that I was saying and where I was actually at in the count. But if you have any questions, anything you'd like to know about any of these wallets more than what I described or talked about, then absolutely leave me a comment down below. Do you have any of the styles that I mentioned, or what are some of your favorite full-size styles? I would love to hear. I would love to talk to you guys down below. So I have a few more videos I'm going to try to get filmed pretty soon, and I'll try to get those up as quick as I can. And until then, I will see you guys later. I hope to talk to you down below.